Welcome to the Dan Diet. We're losing 25 pounds in 2 months. This is the video journal for the end of week 1. 1 week in the bag, 7 more to go. This week was pretty good. At the end of the week, I weighed in at 150.2 pounds, making a total loss of 4.8 pounds for the week. Now, when you're losing weight, it's easy to stay motivated. Now, if you look at my weight fluctuation here, this is my day-to-day weight change. You can see that I have days where my weight didn't go down or I've gone up in weight. You know, you got to stay in there. Don't worry about this. Keep pushing. You're tracking day to day, but it's really the week to week that matters. Meals. As far as the meals go, it was pretty good. I never went over my calorie limit. Now, once you determine how many calories you need to lose weight, you want to set a buffer. Now, if you haven't determined how many calories you need to lose weight, I'll put a link to that video in the description below. Now, once you have your limit, you never go over it. Never, ever, ever. That is the absolute number one rule. Never, ever go over your calorie limit, no matter what the cost. Never go over it. I cannot state that enough. So not only do you not go over it, I build in a buffer. So if my calorie limit is 1,340 calories, I build in a little buffer. I'm trying not to use the buffer, but if you're really hungry, then you can go ahead and you can use the buffer. I have not needed to use the buffer yet, so I haven't even come close to 1,340 calories, so that's pretty good. Thursday's meal felt like a feast. So I decided to make some homemade Caesar salad. I used some lettuce, I had some dressing, and I had some grated cheese. I left out the croutons because they were too many calories. Now, the dressing I used is creamy dressing. I love creamy dressing. You can probably get dressing that uses less calories. Lucky for me, it was only 60 calories a tablespoon, and I only used 1 tablespoon. Mix it up really good. Used 1 tablespoon of grated cheese, and it still tasted really good. Now, as a side dish, I made hibachi veggies. I basically had onions and zucchini. So I kind of made like a stir fry. There's a way to make it healthy, and there's a way to make it not so healthy. Obviously, the not so healthy method tastes much better. It's lots of oil, lots of butter, and so on. I think I'm going to put those recipes up. I'll show you how to make it 2 different ways, the healthy way and the non-healthy way. So that's pretty good. Now, Thursday's dinner was a turkey sub, but instead of bread, I used a lettuce wrap. So it's basically like you're making a sub, but you're wrapping it in lettuce. You still have the toppings. So I basically had turkey. I had my low-fat mayonnaise, which is only 15 calories a tablespoon, which is amazing. I had some diced onion, some more shredded lettuce, and then I just wrapped it in a lettuce wrap. The meal was massive. Friday's dinner was interesting. So for dinner, I ate over a family member's house. Yeah, when you're on a diet, it's pretty difficult. Then you factor in trying to go out and eat in a restaurant or eat at someone's house. A lot of people are like, I can't do that. Yes, you can. I made sure that I knew what we were eating. Then I made sure if it was okay to bring any of my own food. Sometimes it's okay to bring it just for you. Depending on the situation, you may need to bring enough food for everybody. Since I knew what we were going to eat, I was able to map out ahead of time my entire day and my dinner meal. I came up with my plan, and I stuck to it. In this case, they were having brisket, and I had planned to eat 8 ounces of brisket. So when I got there, I ate 8 ounces of brisket. I did bring a side dish of white rice. If you don't know, I love white rice. It's my favorite side dish when I'm on a diet. And you want to avoid eating anything else there. If you didn't plan for it, don't eat it. Sometimes they're like, oh, why don't you have dessert? I made these like 12 delicious cupcakes. Well, you know what? I can eat cupcakes every single day for the rest of my life. But as long as I don't eat them for the next 8 weeks, that's the plan. And that's how you lose the weight. Remember, this is only temporary. Now, Saturday, I made a full hibachi meal for a friend. I had hibachi chicken, hibachi rice, hibachi noodles, and hibachi veggies. I made my hibachi stuff more healthy than his. I did have a teeny little bit of his noodles. Still didn't go over my calorie limit. But basically, I had 1 ounce of noodles, which is like the size of a quarter. So in the end, it really wasn't worth the 70 calories. So sometimes you have to test stuff out, and then you realize it's not worth it. So on a previous diet, I really wanted cereal, and I was craving cereal so bad. So what I did was I planned out my day so I can eat cereal for dinner. So basically, I didn't have a lunch. I didn't have any snacks. I ate only a small meal during the day, maybe half or less. So I basically starved myself to eat cereal for dinner. Then when it came time to eat cereal for dinner, I ate like a cup and a half with almost no milk. And I was like, this is it? I starved myself just for this? It was not worth it. Anytime after that I had a craving for cereal, I was like, forget it. I don't even want that. So sometimes you have to do that just to get through it. But the important thing, never, ever go over your calories for the day. And if you're wondering what I had for lunch, well, it was leftovers. Yup, pork chops and white rice. I still have plenty of that left over. Now, something else that I guess I knew all along, but I just never realized, is how to spice up white rice. There's two different ways you can spice it up. One of the ways that I knew of was stir frying it, and I'll probably show you a healthy way how to do that. The other way was when I'm not on a diet and I eat white rice, I usually put butter in it to make it taste better. Butter and white rice, it's so good. So there I am eating my white rice, and then I'm like, why don't I put butter in this? Well, butter is a lot of calories. Aha, but then I have this low-fat butter, and that butter is 50% less calories than regular butter. So regular butter is normally 100 calories a tablespoon. This butter is 50 calories a tablespoon. But do I need to use the full tablespoon? No, I don't. So I use half a tablespoon of light butter. So it only adds 25 calories, and it makes the biggest difference in the taste for the rice. It's great, and it's only 25 calories more. Sunday's meals were just leftovers, and by now, everything is considered normal. You know, it's business as usual. You're on the diet, you're eating your leftovers, not really feeling hungry. If there is a little hunger, it's no big deal. It's nothing bad. You're past the first week, your body adjusted to the diet, and now you don't really have the hunger pains anymore. Those small meals are now filling you up because your stomach shrunk, and that's what's going to help you lose that weight. The impressive thing is that even though I've only been on the diet a week, I can fit into pants that haven't fit me in 6 months. That's amazing, and it's a great feeling. Another thing is I have so much energy lately. Now you would think with the lower calories you'd be tired all the time because you don't have enough energy, but no, I have more energy. Now it could be I'm no longer eating crappy food and all this other garbage and everything, and that now I'm eating healthier so my body's responding better, but I love it. I got more energy. So how was your week? Did you make it through week 1? Are you sticking with the diet? Did you notice a weight loss? Are clothes fitting you? Do you have more trips to the bathroom? Let me know in the comments below. I want to know how it's going. Keep me updated. Hell, make your own video journal. Put it on YouTube. Put a link in the comments. Keep us all informed. We want to know. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you in the next episode of The Dan Diet. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell in the lower corner to be notified when I post a new video, which is usually every Monday. On your screen will be links to other videos, and I'll put links to those videos in the description field below. Be sure to leave any questions you have in the comments. If there's a video you want me to make, put it in the comments as well. Keep losing that weight.